Sorry about being cut off, and I'm almost done here, so I'm not going to take up much more of your time. But I'm actually going to stick this pen holder in this pocket. Now I'm going to have to be really careful because by the time I get both journals in there, it is going to be a really, really tight squeeze. But I just think that looks so pretty. And if I had a more pretty pen to stick in there, that would even be better. So this is kind of where we're at with this. I hope that you're loving using this kit, making this pocket pack, working on your journals. And I encourage you to go ahead and work on your journals. Decide how you want your pages. If you have all plain pages, then you don't have to worry about, what you're going to kind of do with these. Whether you're going to leave them as is, gesso them, distress them, or whatever. Now, whatever pages you use, I encourage you to, if you're going to go with the distress look, to distress all your white edges, and you can do it very lightly. You don't have to even go inside if you don't want to. You can just go right along the edges, just to get that white from where you cut the paper off. So go ahead, work on those. We're going to come back together, start putting things together. Like I said, I know what I'm going to do with the small one. I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do with the bigger one. So, I'll be back to do that. But I did want to share that. Now, I did get 2 private emails from people that have commented about my arms and want to know what's wrong with my arms. Okay. First of all, I've survived cancer 3 times. And cancer treatments kind of mess you up real bad. I mean, it's destroyed my bones, my nerves, everything. Well, it's also made my skin extremely thin. You can see that it's kind of mottled looking. Well, I was told, and I don't know if this is true or not, and maybe, some of y'all can tell me if it's true, but they said because I'm of German descent, that is why my skin did this when I went through chemo. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. My dad also had the same thing going on after he went through cancer treatment. So I don't know why it takes some of your pigment out and leaves, the other pigment. But as far as these little sores and stuff, I do not have impetigo. I do not. Because my skin is so thin, if I bump my arms, it will either leave these broken blood vessel marks like this, or it just breaks my skin. It is that fragile. And I'm on blood thinner, so it makes my capillaries and blood vessels bleed more. So if I hurt, if I bump it and it causes a little place, then it bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. So I keep Band-Aids in my pocket all the time because I'm forever having a problem. I also have a little dog, and I play with him. I'm very limited in what I can do, but I can play with my dog, who is my companion, and I love him, and sometimes he'll, scratch me as we're playing with his little toys. And again, I'm so thin-skinned that you can see where, these blood vessels actually it's the capillaries burst, and it makes these little kind of purplish marks. And then, of course, where he scratched me, So there's nothing wrong with my arms. I don't have any kind of, creeping crud or anything like that. It's just my skin is really, really thin, and I'm on blood thinner, so it's just kind of a combination of things. It's just something that I live with, and it's okay. I accept it, and, God's been good to me. So, I don't complain at all. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. Y'all have a very, very blessed day. God bless you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.